G'day team, we're looking at Google Drive again, and we're looking at scenario 3 of 5, shared users removing information or formatting from a file. So with all these files and folders floating around and being shared with everybody, it could easily happen that somebody makes some changes that you don't agree with, or perhaps miss some information or compromise the file integrity. So because we're sharing files, we're effectively creating web addresses for those files. So up the top here, my presentation physically lives or digitally lives at an address. And so when we create and share that file, all we're doing is we're giving access and setting it permissions or the conditions of access for users to access that file. And so one of the things that can happen, of course, is that some users may make unwanted or unnecessary edits to your file. And of course that could be quite frustrating if you've put a lot of hard work into it. Fortunately though, it's one of the easiest things that we can fix in Google Docs, so we're just going to jump into a doc and give you an example. So here's the Teacher Only Day information doc created for this workshop, the Google Drive workshop. It's got a whole bunch of information that I've been editing over the course of the day, and so any of the edits that have been made, I can go up to the top here where the save changes are, and on the right hand side I get the revision history panel. Simple enough to go back through the revision history and have a look at what was previously there. And as you can see here, previously there wasn't, or basically all this green was added in that revision at 12:19. 7 days prior to that, or 8 days prior to that, sorry, there wasn't anything at all. So in a really short space of time, added quite a lot of information to this document. What you can do as well is you can actually go down to show more detailed revisions, because that's just a summary. And as you can see there, now I've got a whole bunch of revisions made really close together, and that's a more detailed look at how the information was added. If you want to retain the latest version, but you want to maybe copy and paste some of the information that was in a previous version, it's simple enough to go back and choose one of those versions and say, hey look, I want this particular section of text. Right click or Control C and copy that particular text, and then when you exit out, you'll be able to paste that straight into your latest version. So it might be that you want to retain a whole bunch of the formatting and different sections of your document. There might just be one particular piece that was missing. So that's a basic look at revision history and retaining Google document information and formatting. Just be, I guess, mindful that when we're working with our colleagues, that people put a lot of hard work and invest a lot of their time into some of these resources, and we want to make the most of it for everybody. Thanks very much for watching.